Yeah, I wonder what I can play. I wish I could play some games, but I suppose I should play the Dreamcast because why not? Because I haven't played it in a long time, and Xbox One came out yesterday. Yeah, well, when I'm recording this, it came out yesterday. So probably like, why don't you just play the 360? Well, I will later, but right now, not. Well, anyways, let's just play a racing game. Yeah, and why not the only really racing game I have on the Dreamcast? Daytona USA. Which, in fact, has nothing to do with the Daytona NASCAR track whatsoever. Even though it's got the same logo, doesn't mean jack squat about the freaking location. But, yes, it's for the Dreamcast. Online multiplayer. Could do that, but now you can't. Well, not now, but I mean, you can't now. You couldn't play it ever since 2001 when they discontinued the servers for the Dreamcast. Made by Hasbro Interactive, which does not exist anymore. I think it's like somebody else now. Rated everyone. The back of it. Start your engines! Daytona USA delivers the blistering speed and bumper crashing action of stock car racing and what? And takes it online. I can't really read it through this camera. Download driving records and develop your racing strategy against a ghost car. Blah, 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 blah. Yes, we get it. Yeah, it just says more stuff like 1 to 2 players, online multiplayer, a modem, which pretty much is useless now, jump back, which is basically the vibration, VGA box, which I don't have, I wish I did, 24 blocks for your VMU, standard controller, which is really, it's okay, but the steering is really bad, race controller, and yeah. So let's see, what do we get in this thing? Probably wondering. Well, supposing you get the disc, which yes, you do. That thing is going out of focus. And yeah, so it's Daytona USA for Dreamcast, of course. You get the disc, and you get the manual right here, and you can tell the disc tray. I mean, the disc case, the dual case, looks different than most Dreamcast games because I don't know why, but it's just that's what it is. And it's not a CD, it's not a DVD, it's a GD-ROM. So let me go put this. Yeah, you can see me. Wait, yeah, you can see me right there. Hello. Anyways, let me go put this in the Dreamcast. Okay, here it is. Just put it in there. There we go. Yep, let's turn it on after we do this. So let's turn it on. Okay. How'd that focus at? Hasbro Interactive, just like I said before. Well, anyways, Daytona USA. It's a racing game, of course. If it's got Daytona and it's got NASCAR stock cars on the front of it, I would hope it's a racing game. Is it a good racing game? It kind of. It depends what you have. I heard racing steerable does a lot better on here than just a plain old controller. Because when you steer on this game, it's pretty bad actually. Like you have to turn down the sensitivity for it to work right. Oh god, I forgot how loud it was. Anyways, so you have single race, championship, time attack, versus battle, net battle, records, replay, options, and homepage. Well, single race, you race against other people on a bunch of tracks. There's 8 tracks. You can have it on normal, reversed, mirrored, or mirrored reverse, which is basically almost like driving at normal. The other thing is like slightly different. Championship mode, well, you drive in a series of races, and I don't know what you really get at. You don't really get anything. Time attack, no need. It's just no need to explain it because it's just you against the clock. That's really about it. Versus battle, 2-player basically. Net battle, which you can't do anymore, going online. Yeah, since the Dreamcast is the first one with built-in online. Replay, yeah, I know what that is. And options, you should know. Well, options, you can do the game configuration, which is basically all the options like this. So you can do all that stuff, all the stuff you see on there. You can do the key configuration like this. See, I don't think you really got to see it, but analog configuration, because the really bad. Like, yeah, I had to turn on the sensitivity right here. Like, it would have been full, but it's halfway now because it's really terrible. So you can do that. Gas pedal, brake pedal. Car color setting. You can do the settings for your car. Like you can get a custom setting, so you select a car, you get a custom color, like a thing, and you change the color on each of these parts. So do whatever you want with it, basically. Not change the logos or anything, but just do that. Adjust the display, and then there's saving and load. Well, let's get to the actual game. Yeah, there's like 8 tracks, I already told you. And there's 4 cars you start out with, but you can unlock like 4 more. One of them you can't unlock anymore, unless you have like, somehow they bring it back. One of them is like, win one online race, just win it. And then like, one of them is like, beat all the records in mirrored reverse, which I'm been trying to do. And then there's the 2 I have right now, 2 secret cars I have. One of them is go on this track, and with every single one of these 4 cars right here, which is the Hornet, the Grasshopper, the Falcon, and the Lightning. And it don't matter what position you're in, and you get this thing, which is pretty slow, but it's got good handling. And then this car right here, you get it by racing on this, and either racing on Pixie Circuit, which is Circuit Pixie, whatever. But either this, well, you can race on any of them, but those 2 were the easiest ones. And you race in reverse for 2 laps, and you don't win, but you do actually, you have to try to finish. You have to finish it, and then you get that car. So you like to have that. 37 Speedway, Dinosaur Canyon, Seaside Street Galaxy, Desert City, National Park Speedway, Circuit Pixie, Mariner Lake, and Mermaid Lake. I'm just pick this one. Just 2 laps, I guess, because I don't want to take so long. Let's show you some of the racing. Let's just pick it in that. Yeah, you can pick it in manual transmission, but it's really hard. A manual transmission, instead of pressing Y to shift up and B to shift down, it's like Y is gear 1, B is gear the second gear, A is set 3rd, and X is 4th. It's really weird because it's a NASCAR and it has 4 gears. So I prefer, even though in almost every racing game I prefer manual transmission, this is the only time I did not use manual because it's just way too much for this controller. So anyways, you have 4 views. You have this view, which is the best. This view, which is kind of hard to actually use, actually. You have that. This one, which is even harder to use. And then you have this. But this is the easiest to use. And I'm freaking wrecking every time I talk. So yeah. Let me show you what happens when you win the race, though. Or not win it, but when you just finish it. That was funny. Beep, 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 beep. Goal.
You place 7th.
Yeah, I do a lot better. One time I got to like second. It's very hard to get first place on here. See, it's got a pretty cool game over screen. It's not like saying game over, you suck. It's just like game over. Usually, if you got a good lap, you'd put your initials in there. They're like, blah, 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 everything. So, anyways, you can view your replay and everything. It's okay. But there are better racing games on the Dreamcast. Like Metropolis Street Racer and I think a few others. Hear that? That's the main theme. So basically, you get the point. I'll see y'all guys next time, which maybe not too long from now, or maybe a week. It just kind of varies for me. It's not like every week like most people. It's like it varies. Just depends on what time I have. I'm not like some professional, so I'm just. Anyways, I'll see you guys next time.